Hey guys, let's get more news about Steelers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Cooper Kupp linked to 3 NFL suitors as Rams survey trade market. The Los Angeles Rams are exploring trade options for wide receiver Cooper Kupp. If no deal materializes, a potential cut looms. Kupp, who confirmed his impending departure on social media earlier this offseason, has remained a name to watch since, with plenty of teams interested in his services. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported on SportsCenter that the Rams are looking to trade Kupp to save at least $7 million against their salary cap. Numerous teams, including the Washington Commanders, New England Patriots, and Pittsburgh Steelers, are considered suitors to watch. He will have a market because he's so quarterback-friendly, Fowler noted. The Patriots could look into this. Certainly Washington is looking for a complementary number 2 receiver, and the Steelers as well. If a trade doesn't transpire, the Rams might release Kupp to avoid a hefty $29.7 million cap hit in 2025 and $27.3 million the following year. Kupp's impending departure will mark the end of a storied tenure with the Rams, which included a Super Bowl MVP performance and an Offensive Player of the Year award during his 2021 Triple Crown campaign. Despite his achievements, Kupp has faced challenges with injuries. He played only 9 games in 2022 and struggled with an ankle sprain in 2024. Although his recent production dipped, he remains a valuable asset, having amassed over 700 receiving yards in the past 3 seasons, despite health issues. When addressing his future to his fans on social media earlier this offseason, Kupp expressed his determination to continue playing at a high level, regardless of the team. Preparations start now for 2025. Highly motivated, as healthy as ever, and looking forward to playing elite football for years to come, Kupp stated. As for potential destinations, the Commanders could utilize Kupp in the slot to complement Terry McLaurin, enhancing Jaden Daniels' receiving options. The Patriots and Steelers, both in need of bolstering their receiving core, would benefit from Kupp's veteran presence. Najee Harris prepares to take 4 career 1,000-yard seasons to free agency. Running back Najee Harris entered the league in 2021 as a first-round pick of the Steelers. He's now heading toward free agency. Whether the Steelers will re-sign him remains to be seen. Their exclusive negotiating window is shrinking by the hour. After 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons, they opted not to exercise a 5th-year option, at $6.79 million. He had another 1,000-yard season in 2024. The Steelers could apply the franchise tag. Under current estimates, it likely will be north of $13.5 million for 1 year, more than twice what the 5th-year option would have cost. So would they dare to let him walk away, 1 year post Saquon Barkley? And post Derrick Henry and post Josh Jacobs? The difference is, frankly, that those 3 had proven to be a cut above the rest of the running backs in the game. If the Steelers don't believe Harris falls into the same category, they'll be inclined to ride with Jaylen Warren and backfill through free agency or the draft. It's a calculated risk. Though Harris lacks the kind of burst that the best tailbacks possess, he's reliable and durable. He's never missed a game. Has 1,277 career touches, an average of 319.25 per season. Yes, his career average is 3.8 yards per carry. But he gains the tough yards. And he brings an edge and a toughness that can permeate to the rest of an offense. Throw in the motivation that would come from the Steelers not keeping him around, and Harris could provide a nice return on the investment. And he'll likely benefit from the fact that the running back, like the mullet, is back in style. With few high-end free agent options at the position, Harris could be one of those players who has a deal in principle not long after the negotiating window opens next month. Unless the Steelers move quickly. Especially with the scouting combine aka Tampering Central starting next week. Trevor Lawrence addresses Pittsburgh Steelers trade rumors from Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars won the tank for Trevor sweepstakes by landing the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. In doing so, they selected the consensus top-ranked prospect, quarterback Trevor Lawrence, who became a college football playoff national champion at the end of the 2018 season at Clemson University. Lawrence was expected to help turn around a franchise that had the NFL's worst record in 2020, and he did lead them to a playoff appearance in 2022, but the Jaguars haven't returned since. Now, after yet another coaching change, some have speculated about the Jaguars trading their franchise QB this offseason, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have reportedly already registered some interest. Trevor Lawrence shoots down trade to Pittsburgh Steelers. While the Pittsburgh Steelers may have some interest in adding the former Pro Bowl quarterback, there's been no indication that the Jacksonville Jaguars want to move on from the face of the franchise. In fact, Trevor Lawrence was recently asked on the Up and Adams show with Kay Adams about the Steelers trade rumors that would send him from Jacksonville to Pittsburgh this offseason. To no surprise, Lawrence shot down the idea of a trade to the Steelers. In fact, Trevor Lawrence was recently asked on the Up and Adams show with Kay Adams about the Steelers trade rumors that would send him from Jacksonville to Pittsburgh this offseason. To no surprise, Lawrence shot down the idea of a trade to the Steelers. "My agent texted me and was like, 'Hey, this is a,' and then of course I saw it after he texted me and said, 'Hey, this is a report that's out there. I don't think there's anything to it, but I'll check into it.' But I saw it, and it's funny though, when he sent it to me, I wouldn't say your heart drops, but you're kind of like, what? And then I'm thinking about it, I have a no-trade clause in my contract, so I would know about it if I was getting traded or if that was something that was going to happen. I'd have to be on board with it, which I'm not. I'm happy here in Jacksonville. We want to win a Super Bowl here, and I think we can do that. And I don't want to leave Jacksonville. So, I'm happy here, obviously. I'm not going to Pittsburgh. And are you a fan? What do you think of Trevor Lawrence's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.